this game should be filled with highlight reel plays.
I love it, Kevin. Fans love watching these matchups, and we do too.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Six on the shot clock. Puts it up from 15, and the jumper is on the mark. Barrett's got the first points up on the board tonight here for New York. Here's George. Morris trying to free himself up, and that one's good. George.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Now here is Robinson, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. The one point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thanks, David. Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Marcus Morris. And it's Westbrook, that time on the assist by Morris.
Check out Russell utilizing his range and making the most of that look.
Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Zubac. Here's Robinson, a beautiful reverse layup.
And the D getting out work there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old-school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
The nuances that Kawhi has added to his game. That time, the little up fake.
And he makes the first. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now here's Brunson. And the three off target. Oh, Morris in position. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Up top, Barrett. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And a look at the mobile one drive. Driving right into your living room.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Brunson against Leonard. Here's Robinson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores. Ooh, we got some flair on that one. Westbrook is vicious when attacking the rim.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Outside Robinson. And Hart has it in the corner. Kicks it to Barrett. Morris with the rebound.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Shoots over Brunson. Again, Los Angeles.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Knicks trailed by 3. Runs in the pass to Barrett. He dishes it to Randall. And to get open is Robinson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And the powerful frame of Morris, difficult to knock him off his rhythm, and there finishing through the contact.
Barrett finds Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Here's Randall. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now, here's George. Westbrook with a wide open look. And another 3 for the Clippers.
This is who Westbrook is in a nutshell. A flat-out baller with a quick trigger.
Knicks trailed by 4. Randall outside. Now the pass to Hart. Randall surveying the D. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Plumlee kicks to George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got his second bucket.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Pass to Grimes. Barrett wide open. He fires. Misses the 3. Los Angeles leading by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. A shot by Batum. No good. Here's Grimes.
Clippers foul. Norman Powell. First personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Quentin Grimes. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. In the corner, Powell with it. Batum dishes to Powell. Outside, George. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the LA Clippers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute.
Time to make some noise for your Knicks.
And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. And you might have noticed the custom jerseys worn by the players. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Out on the wings for them, Powell and George. Batum is out there with Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the 1 spot. Clippers leading by 4. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks.
And growing up around basketball, R.J. Barrett's dad played a bunch of places. R.J. spending a lot of his childhood in France.
Now, here's Batum. Here's George. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
Here's Randall. No good, shot missing. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Greg, you know this. One of R.J. Barrett's dad's best friends, former MVP Steve Nash.
Yeah, and Nash is R.J.'s godfather, no less. So Barrett's had a chance to kind of soak in the game his entire life. And you can see that in his intelligent play on the floor.
Knicks trailed by 9. Passes to Grimes. Knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. And now Randall pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And then Randall slams it in.
Showing not just the dominance, but the creativity. Randall with the highlight reel play.
Pass to Powell. He kicks to Plumlee. Barrett against George. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Jalen Brunson is checked in for quickly. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's George, and there's the pass to Mann. George against Barrett. Here's Brunson. Offline with his 3. Lob pass to George, and it's George finishing it off.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
Knicks trailed by 11. Brunson the pass to Barrett. Lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown. Barrett's got 12.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
32-24.
Pass to Mann. Hey, Steve, you've won an NBA title, but also you've got some gold medal memories. How does it compare, winning for a city versus representing and winning for your country?
Kevin, both incredibly proud moments. Winning an NBA title is awesome, but also winning a gold medal for your country, you said it, it's representing your country. It was a dream come true. Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Russell Westbrook in for the Clippers.
2 minutes.
Randall outside. Takes the 13-footer. They get it back. Robinson, that's good.
Relentless on the offensive glass, and then you love the finish.
32-28.
Leonard the pass to Mann. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And George kicks to Westbrook. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Randall with the bucket.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Here's Westbrook. There's the dish to Leonard. George against Barrett. And it goes down 2 points. George has got 18 points in the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Runs in the pass to Randall. Plumlee with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now, here is George. He's got 18. Good on the triple.
You need guys who can stretch the floor or the offense doesn't flow. Paul George is one of the best at it.
Passes it to Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Stolen by Robinson. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to... Oh, wow!
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers heading to the bench with a
39.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson. Paul George taking care of business in this one. He had 21 points and 2 assists. It was a return to form for him tonight after struggling in their last out. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
They built this lead from the perimeter. We know they have shooters to do it. We know sometimes they play outside in. This is one of those games that's going on by the script. Impressive performance thus far.
And over to Kenny. What'd you think about New York? And that's
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Clippers leading by 7. The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
As explosive as they come at the point guard position, Russell Westbrook playing at the rim.
The Knicks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world.
Outside Westbrook. Leonard finds Morris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
On offense, Westbrook can be fearless, going right into the defense and still hitting the shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Westbrook.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Here's Hart. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack at the rim.
The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
38.
Here's George, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. George has got 23 points.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Brunson the best around. A slam dunk by Robinson.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
Outside for George. Outside Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He's such an incredible talent offensively. Westbrook is capable of having a big scoring night every time he touches the hardwood.
Here's Brunson. Softly drops in the floater.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
In the corner, it's Morris. From outside, off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Knocks it loose. Hart, wide open. He fires. No good with the triple. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad. That reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Westbrook kicks to George. Kicks it out to Leonard. Takes the three. Pass to George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Back to Westbrook.
2 minutes.
The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Robinson. Brunson with a clean look, and the Knicks good for two.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Morris. Gordon's checked in for Leonard. And it's Powell in for Paul George. Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down hard.
So much elevation. When he smells a bucket, he gets it. Saucy from Westbrook.
1:22 left to play here in the third. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Los Angeles on D. They lead by 11. That one falls.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Stolen by Quickly. And a fast break now for New York. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Love the recognition. Realizes that one is all him.
Sometimes that's the call. You want to be unselfish, but even more so, you want to be effective.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Back to Quickly. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5 now.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Clippers lead by 9.
His ability to change his pace and direction is so quick. That's one of the reasons Westbrook is special when handling the rock.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Westbrook kicks to Gordon. Powell for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Fast-paced play from Norman Powell. Doesn't waste time finding his shot once he has the ball.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. The State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So for the Clippers right now, down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Then it's Paul George. And there's Gordon, and it's man in at the point guard position. And it's George finishing it off.
The trust George has built with his team, they know he'll finish strong if they feed him.
And the pass to Quickly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Clippers lead 69-60.
Here's man. And a deep three from George. They grab their own miss. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. Randall's checked in for the Knicks. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. Toppin, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Morris kicks to Leonard. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Clippers lead by 11.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Pass to Hart. This one for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Throws it up high, and Toppin throws it down.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. And the Clippers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. The Knicks making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
78-70.
George against Hart. Zubac trying to break loose. And then George with the jam.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
You know we have to see that great Mobile One drive one more time.
And that's a thing of beauty. Certain plays, almost no words. You just sit back and appreciate. Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Here's George. The shot's good. George has got 32 points in the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the evolution of Randall's jumper, it has been fun to watch. He's continuing to make it more lethal. Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Baseline try. That's good from Randall on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
76.
Outside Westbrook. It's deflected. Randall outside. He's feeling it. And again, it's New York.
The big lefty polishing all aspects of his game, including the jumper from mid-range.
78.
Here's Westbrook. Good. Westbrook's got 29.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Paul George.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Takes it out to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. And there's the try. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Calling his own number, Russ is as confident a player as you will find.
Now Brunson. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Randall, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Randall's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
88.
Passes it to Zubac. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard against Barrett. Leonard the pass to George. 6 to shoot. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
1:19 left in the fourth. Randall down low, covered by Morris.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
84.
Leonard the pass to Westbrook. Morris trying to free himself up. Outside Westbrook. Morris dishes to Leonard. The second chance effort, and there's the play by Morris inside.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
Here's Randall, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
93. 86.
George looking over the floor. The kick out to Westbrook. Shoots over Brunson. Again, Los Angeles.
Westbrook.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Westbrook.
Westbrook's got 35.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
So the Clippers with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi, you seem to pick it up off.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.